Alrighty guys, and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft. In today's episode, first I need to show you what I did a little bit off camera. I kind of switched things up around here, so my wardrobe closet area, I guess, is now over here. And there are pillagers somewhere, hopefully they're not in the closets. They're probably on the roof. They love to spawn up there. Anywho, so I went ahead and did that. I don't know if I mentioned it, but off camera I added in, it was a couple episodes I want to say, I added in just a little bit more green wallpaper up there to make this room feel more green. And then this room is sort of like a small little study type thing. I just added in a nice big bookcase, a furnace, like a little crafting room, just in case I need to craft anything randomly in the middle of the night. But yeah, as you guys saw inside the last episode, we went ahead and built up the tulip bedroom, which I think it looks pretty nice in here. Very pink, but you know, that's what we were going for. So very pleased with that room. I don't think anything has changed in here. I just added in a little bit more white until we can get more gold inside of there. Nothing's changed really inside of this room as well. Very nice and yellow still. But then some things have changed up here, just a hair. So I'm going to show you guys that. Very excited for all this to be open. I went ahead and finished off the firewall for the portions of the attic that are done. So that way the attic won't catch on fire, hopefully, and no fire will spread from the attic down. So yeah, all of this is done. We just have to... Oh, I just realized I still don't see them. It's weird. Oh, well, they're probably going to kill me somehow. So we just have the firewall and the rooms down here to actually build back up. In today's episode, we're going to start off with the red drawing room. So, oh god, they're already coming for me. But yeah, this is going to be a rough outline for what the top up here is going to look like. I'm pretty pleased with it so far. It definitely, I think it's going to be easier once we put the hallways in and everything starts to be cleaned up a little bit. Because right now it's just a little bit hard to gauge whether or not this floor plan will work. But yeah, I'm excited to see how it turns out. So let's go ahead and lock in and start building up the red drawing room. Alrighty, so this is pretty much going to be the final drawing room inside of this house. Big milestone for us, of course. The red drawing room, really this... Okay, so going back to like the original mansion that I built that inspired this one, this was really, this portion of the house was sort of just two more bedrooms. It was a single bed and then a set of twin rooms. But I thought, you know what, we might as well put more drawing rooms in place, just because the other house was very bedroom heavy and not very big on reception rooms and stuff like that. And I always think it's fun in Minecraft to have like different colored rooms and different rooms for different types of uses and stuff. So this room is sort of going to be like a council chamber. It's going to be a nice big long table inside of it with lots of planning and stuff. I put up some animal heads in it because the other drawing rooms don't have that. Later on in the video, you might see an experimental mirror design. I actually can't remember if I did that during the video or afterwards. I'll definitely point it out inside the next one if I didn't do it, or like do it with you guys, you know. I like it quite a bit. I think it looks rather lovely. But yeah, this room is probably what we're going to use to plan out the Ender Dragon fight. The of course promised Ender Dragon fight that still has not happened. But that's alright. We'll do it when we get to it. We like to do things slow here. It's one thing we're very good at. We take things slow. Yeah. This room is sort of closer to the green drawing room in terms of its furniture setup. It has the big classic yellow, or not yellow, big area rug and stuff. And yeah, I think it turned out pretty nice. Missed out on a piece of wool there, and then I ran out of concrete. I completely overestimated how much wool I had for the project on hand. I thought this room was honestly going to take like 10 minutes, but it took me pretty much all day in terms of grinding out resources and stuff like that. That's okay. Yeah, I'm just trying to think of what else to ramble about now. Anyone see the new Five Nights at Freddy's movie trailer? It's pretty cool looking, not gonna lie. Funniest thing is I actually built a life-size puppet or life-size version of the puppet or marionette from Five Nights at Freddy's 2. Um, so I have it usually just chilling in a chair in my room. And when I saw the trailer, I just sort of looked over at it, like comparing it to like the one from the movie. It's obviously not nearly as good a quality. I probably made it almost a decade ago at this point, but it's paper mache and stuff. God, I don't even know how old I was when I made it. It's like middle school or something. But it still honestly holds up pretty good. And I was like, wow, I wonder where they got the prop for it. I bet they stole it from me. No, they didn't. And honestly, if I start streaming, which I haven't really done it yet because I have a pretty crappy webcam at the moment, bless its heart. And if I do, I think I might do face cam. I don't know. I'm not sure yet. But you'll probably see the puppet chilling in the background, especially if we play like Five Nights at Freddy's or something. You'll never get a clear close-up of it because it's a little rough around the edges. Like I said, it's a decade old and it's been moved constantly from room to room with scotch tape being its knee pads and stuff to keep it in good shape. But yeah, I really do love a good red room. Red room. Like I said, yeah, turned out great. I love it. I feel like it really finishes up the mansion. And I will let you guys enjoy the rest of the time lapse. Alrighty, so as you guys can see from that lovely big time lapse, so we have completely finished off the entirety of the red drawing room. And the only thing left for us to do really is to actually decorate it and put in our finishing touches and stuff. So we'll go ahead and plop in the fireplace. And I think for this room we're going to be using some mangrove wood and stuff for the furniture. Oh, why did I turn it all into logs? I hate myself. Oh, hopefully I don't need more. Oh well, I'll suffer. Oh no, I am gonna need it. Oh, I hate it here. Oh no. Oh well. Anywho. So, yeah, I think the red bedroom next door is also gonna be a lot of mangrove inside of that wood. Or that wood? Hello? Inside of that room? Yeah, I think it's gonna look nice. She'll give it a lovely red appearance. Let's see, should we do it like that? No, I don't know if I really like that. Okay, that's all right. So now we need to make ourselves some slabs. Check those bad boys on here, because I'm sure I've mentioned it already in the time lapse, but this room will sort of serve as a planning room mostly, where I sort of can chill and plan things out with other members and stuff and make sure that we all have a solid plan of what's going on, or sort of like a council room, I suppose. So that'll be fun. There we go. And I think we'll do one more. We'll only do 4 chairs because there's currently only 2 people on the realm, so any more and it would be a little bit silly. There we go. Okay, I like that. Let's go ahead and decorate the table a little bit. Let's go ahead and, I mean, realistically, it doesn't matter if it looks a little bit like a dining room table, because it will also kind of serve as a little bit of a dining room as well. So we'll just go ahead and plop some candles right there for right now. Let's see. We'll go ahead and put some ferns on the fireplace. Always like it when I... Thank you. What? There we go. When I get to do some of that. I don't think I grabbed any rose bushes, which is a shame. I meant to grab some of them. So I'll have to do that later. Okay, let's see. Okay. Now it's just putting everything together. That's the hardest part. Put in a couple bookshelves for places like here, where we'll probably end up putting a classic azalea plant, so it can just chill here. Excuse me. Pop that guy right back up there. And then we'll do another one over here, so I'll have to go and make some more pots because I just ran out, unfortunately. There we go. I'm thinking almost here we could put some rose bushes or something. Let's see. I guess we might as well build out of... No, I don't know. Would building out of mangrove be too much? I constantly want to keep saying mahogany. I keep catching myself. One of these days, I'm probably not going to. Okay, so we'll just do something like that, maybe. And then, let me see. Did I bring the moss at least? Yes, lovely. So I'll plop this up here. Give it a nice bit of height variation. Maybe do something like that. And again, I wish I hadn't turned them all into something else. I like that. I think it looks good with the mangrove, actually. Okay, so we'll just plop some torches here. And then quickly, let's run downstairs, grab the rose bushes. Oh, there was something else I needed to grab. Oh, what was it? Was it oak? No, why would I need oak wood in that room? I don't think. I want to say I don't think I need anything else inside of that room. Anywho, let's go ahead and... There we are. I was about to say, where are they? Where is she? Okay. I have 2 bits of clay left. That's not great. Hello, Jenkins. Let's go ahead and put it onto smelt, and then we're gonna head out to the river and see if we can't find any clay really quickly. Just need 1. That's all I need. Just a little bit. So let's head back out here. It's just a 1/4 mile to the front door. There we go. Oh, I also removed the baby gate because in all the months we've lived here and stuff, we haven't once had a single issue with the side gates getting blown up or the side doors getting blown up. So I was like, screw it. I'm tired of opening up the gate. So I went ahead and just dismantled it for now. So it's probably going to get blown up one of these days, knowing my luck. But you know what? That's all right. Speaking of which, during the construction of the red drawing room... Was it the construction of the red drawing? When did I die? Something killed me in there. Can't remember when or what it was, but yeah, I died. Again, during this freaking construction. This is why I don't do hardcore. Because I die too fast. And then I struggle to find clay. Ah, here we go. Lovely little bit of clay. I'll go ahead and grab 12 pieces for right now, and then I'll mine some more of it off camera later. Let's see, can we get back up on the bridge from this angle? Yes, we can. Aha. Not great for safety or security. That's great to see. I love that for me. Oh well. Oh, it looks good. I'm so glad that, because now essentially the entirety of the front up to the 2nd story of the facade is finished. So I'm super excited about that. We only have 2 more rooms on the 2nd story to finish. And then of course the entirety of the attic. Oh, where am I going? Like I said, once that's all done, the house is going to be finished, and then we can move on to bigger and grander things. And then actually, while we're down here, we should probably check on the frogs, because I bred them a while ago. I just haven't checked in on them since, so we should check on them real quick. Okay, I want to put all that on to cook. One, 2, 3. So only 3 of them? Could have... Oh, 4. Okay, so we have at least 4 frogs now. That's good. Because, yeah, our frog population was just... For the longest time, I thought one died, but he was just hiding up there. Little turds. So, yeah, we got 4 froggies living inside the courtyard now. All slowly trying to scale their way out of the courtyard, seemingly. Nice try, buddy. It's impossible to escape it. Oh, well. Okay, let's see if that stuff is done yet. And even if... Oh, my gosh. I feel like normally it takes so much longer than that. That's weird. Guess I was yapping. Okay. So we've got that done. Let's go up back upstairs. I feel like I'm forgetting something else. Got the rose bushes. I feel as though I have everything I could need. And that's the weirdest thing. That's what alarms me. I also did a little bit more mining off camera for some cobbled deep slate. Got that all taken care of. I'm scared. I feel like I'm forgetting one thing. Oh, well, I guess it's not important. Probably. We'll find out. I'm sure I forgot something. But that's alright. Because we are in the safest place in the world. Really is. I think they made an update a while ago where they made it a lot safer on the interior of builds, and like the light level to spawn a mob has to be super low now. I like that update, first of all. The amount of times back when I built the first palace and stuff where things would just randomly come in and kill me was not fun. I feel like that's I don't know, maybe once we put the painting up there it'll look good. I don't know. It's not bad. I think the roses look best when they're on their own. Let's put some bamboo over here. See? It was bamboo. That's what I forgot. Cute. Okay, so we'll just put the roses here on their own. So I always think that they look just so nice standing by themselves, because it is a proper bush, you know? So we'll do that. We'll go ahead and mimic the other side, and then I'll grab some bamboo and throw that in place. We'll need paintings in a minute. Where's the crafting table? On me. Lovely. Okay. We need some more trap doors. There we go. Slap these on. We'll just put bamboo there, because I think that's always a nice little touch right there. Okay, so we'll do that. Then, I'm trying to think of how the best way to do this is. So right here we could put another plant as well. Some taller ones. But I think for right now we need to focus on finishing up these side portions of the room. So I'm going to put down a couch. Just right here facing towards the room. With a chair pushed back by one. Other one there. Very classical design. You guys have seen me do this 1,000 times at this point, I'm sure. We got more to do. Do that. For now, I'm just going to put down a piece of mangrove because I screwed up. Man enough to say my bad. Done what and screwed the pooch. That's alright. It's okay. There we go. Okay. Done all that. Am I going to run out of I keep wanting to say mahogany wood. I know it's mangrove. Of course, it's super about the cherry wood, since I was always playing one of the... I'll put this over here. I was always playing Biomes of Plenty, so they had that cherry wood in that game. So every time I see cherry wood, I expect it to be this glorious red color. And then I see it, and it's just kind of a... Not necessarily a boring... Okay, we're going to head back down for the bamboo. Not necessarily a boring color for the cherry wood. I'm sure some people like the pink. I'm sure a lot of people like the pink, actually. I mean, hell, we used it inside the tulip room. It's just, for me, I don't know. I loved the red richness of that wood. And I feel like that's what the mangrove is really here for. I've always thought that it just looks so pretty in terms of its shade. But I just never had a place to use it up until this point now. Thank goodness. It is just a very nice shade of wood. Okay, so now we're going to grab at least 2 of those. Nope, 4 of those. Because these are going to go on to become lamps. And for right now, because I don't have... No, we'll just use that. I think I'm going to use the red mushroom blocks as the lamps, as the lampshades inside of the red bedroom. So I think that'll look rather lovely. And hopefully that'll be inside of the next episode. But yeah, let's go ahead and finish off this room real quick. Boom, boom. Have some... here we are. So I'm just going to need to go and shear the sheep one more time. I think that looks nice. I think it'll make... Oh, missed the spot. Of course. think it'll make it feel very nice and homey in here. Okay, so we've done all that. Need to put down some more trapdoors. Sounds like there's a party upstairs. And I wasn't invited. It's my own house. I wasn't invited to the party. It's messed up. And put these guys in real quick before I go and deal with that lovely party up there. Okay. I like it so far. I need to go get a couple more things to do the back wall. That's where the oak wood was needed. See, I remembered in the end. Okay, so I'm going to go get the oak wood real quick, and I shall be right back. Okay, so I went ahead and grabbed some more mahogany, oak wood, and all that good stuff. I have updated these. I got rid of the deep slate just because I thought it was a little bit too much for these areas. Add in some little plant stands here, a big buffet table and stuff. So now it's time to add in the finishing piece, hopefully, at least. Finishing piece. It's the wrong spot. So what we're going to do is we're going to put some classic Minecraft heads and stuff along this wall. So we're going to put a couple shield areas up first. There we go. Maybe just do something like that. That's spruce wood, my guy. So that means we need to make it out of spruce wood. Good lord. But yeah, I really like how this room is taking up shape. We have a couple of paintings to add to it as well. So I always know how to add in a couple more paintings and stuff. So, okay, actually, these need to come down a little bit more. They're just a little bit too tall. There we go. That looks nice. So then this and that. Okay. I like it. So then what we're going to do is we're just going to... we're going to fall. No, we're going to push back the scaffolding. And we'll put it here. Okay, so we'll probably just start it off there, I imagine. Then do that. Hello? Oh. What am I hitting? There we go. Do that. And we'll put one there. And one there. How does that look? Does that look like a moose? Looks like a long neck goose. Let's see, does it look odd is the main thing. Looks a little tall. Yeah, we need to change that and bring it down just a little bit. Just a little bit. And you know what? If I can't figure it out, then I'm just going to look up how to do it. I'm not ashamed to say that. Building these heads is hard. Come on. Oh, come on. Ugh. Why does this have to be so awkward? There we go. Okay, so maybe like this will look better. Oh, I think this will be the angle. The previous one was just a little bit too tall, I think. Or is that lovely? That's perfect, that is. Okay, so we'll just do one there, and then one there. And we'll see how it looks. Or maybe, I don't know, do we have room? Oh yeah, we definitely have room. Okay, we're good. So we'll do one there. This one will be a little lower, so it'll start here. There we go. So then we're just gonna go up a couple blocks. Put these guys here and there. There. And then skadoosh. And then I need to see if I have any more spruce wood stairs. Hey, we have none. That's weird. It's alright. There we go. Okay. That looks about right to me. Looks proper to my eye. Oh. Nailed it. Okay. And then I think we'll just do does, maybe? On either side. Unless if that's frowned upon in society. I really don't know. Oh, could these look like ears or something? From down here? Oh, not really. Oh. No. There we go. Okay, let's go ahead and just get rid of those, and I think that'll look nice. Oh. Or we could just add on more antler. Yeah, we'll add more of the antler details on more oak wood fence gates. So that way it doesn't look nearly as sad. There we go. Oh my god. What a noob. I'm such a noob. There we go. Yay. Yeah, let's add these bad boys on real quick. And I think I don't know. We might do banners. I was tinkering around with a nice design for... Oh, is that the proper angle? Is that one too forward? I honestly don't know. It's been a while since I made this. The last one I made was in the entrance hall. And I think it's held up pretty nicely. But it's just been a little bit of time since the last one was made. And once we get dragon skulls or something, I'm sure we'll probably replace these ones with that. So I think they'd look a little bit nicer. Or again, if I find a more realistic design, we'll probably switch over to that. Right now, we'll stick with this. Boom, boom, skadoosh. And then finally, start it here. Go up a couple blocks. Boom, boom. Wrong block placement, my dear. Skadoosh. And then finally, there. Would it look better if they had more of an extended snout? No. Okay. Answered my own question very fast. There. Let's take a look. I think it looks good for now. I think it conveys a hunting-esque room type of thing. Let's clean up all that. Need to add a porch or something down there. Let's see, do we have any? Yes, we do. We'll just do that. Oh, forgot about that one. Nice. There, okay. And like I said, I'm going to tinker around with a mirror design, so I'm not going to put anything there for right now. Because we'll probably start putting mirrors and stuff in other portions of the house. But yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed this episode of Minecraft. If you did, feel free to hit the like and subscribe button, and I will see you all inside of the next one. See ya!